Hey everyone, my name is Titanic and welcome back to an episode of Titancraft Season 10. Today, I don't know, it's kind of a weird day. I literally was about to record a minute ago and I got client-side crash from the game randomly for the first time in God knows how long. I rejoined and it wouldn't let me at first, it disconnected. Then I had an invalid session ID. And literally, I was like 5 seconds away from hitting the record button when it happened. So, I mean, just barely lucked out. A really weird start. It's 1 in the morning. I want to get this episode recorded the night before it's supposed to go out instead of recording it like right before it's supposed to go out. I want a little bit of a buffer time. So today, we are going to be working on this place again, taking advantage of the fact that we now have a Haste 2 beacon. And hopefully I'm not going to lose my mind completely. Honestly, a little bit tired, but I'd rather work on this than schoolwork at the moment, because I'm just not exactly motivated. So, what's new in the world today? I'm trying to think. Oh, God, so much solo content recently. I don't know if I really like it, to be honest. We were doing really good again with doing stuff with lots of collaboration, having people like every video, but things kind of quieted down recently. I'm not really sure why. I mean, to a degree, I'm talking to people less. I mean, it seems like people are really quiet. I mean, the server is also generally less active than it's been. I mean, I think there's a phase of burnout, although I think there's some other stuff going on that I'm not even aware of yet, so to be honest, it's kind of a bumpy road. But we'll figure it out. I mean, the daily streak continues, for now at least, for the foreseeable future. I mean, it's kind of living on edge. I mean, I would say we safely could get, I mean, through May 16th, I think it's pretty safe that this daily streak's going to keep going. Once Terraria 1.4 releases, though, I honestly don't dare to confirm anything, or promise anything regarding Titancraft, because it may be inevitable that with that update and my already busy schedule, there's just no way I'm going to be able to maintain it all. Which, in many ways, does suck, because we've gone this far with it already, and I mean, when you work this hard on something, it's really sucky to even think about letting it go, but at the same time, sometimes you're not left with a whole lot of choice either. In this case, I think, I don't know, as much as I love this daily streak, I do feel tempted to kind of let go of it and focus on Terraria content, since 1.4 is such a major moment, but I mean, it's gonna be a stressful time for me on YouTube, but I mean, I'm probably gonna take a little bit in terms of my actual playtime on Titancraft. Like, obviously, you just see a fraction of what I play on the server. That playtime's probably gonna decrease. I'm hoping to keep the daily streak alive, but in late May, I don't think I'm gonna play Titancraft very much. I think part of it, I'm so overstressed right now. I'm starting to feel a burnout coming on, and I'm like, now might be a good time just to relax it a little bit. Although I'm trying to pile on a bunch of hours before Journey sends us out, so that's the only downside, is that I'm trying to work ahead of it in the sense I don't want to be set back by it, which I have mixed feelings about. Oh man, this doesn't seem like a very efficient way of doing things, to be honest. I had to figure out. I'm trying to figure out what the best way to do this is gonna be. Man, I do like how quickly we can break blocks now, though. That's helpful. It's gonna speed the process of this entire thing up so much. Let's see. So I mean, honestly, I'm hoping we don't just spend too many episodes on the King of the Ladder thing going on here. I mean, at most, I'd like to spend maybe 2 more episodes after this. Like, 1 more episode where we get to the bottom, and I mean, so that means I'm going to do some off-cam stuff at some point, and then, like, 1 episode where we get the actual big poll up and we figure out what we're doing with it, and put the final touches on it and call it complete. And then will we have an episode where we actually play King of the Ladder? At some point, yes. Is it going to be right away? That's the debatable thing, because I feel bad talking about no death streaks, and if I use my ult, there's a lot of people though that wouldn't be able to use an ult, and so I feel really bad. I'm like, do I just wait? Do I just hold off on anything relating to death until this death streak gets to its end? Which, the only problem with that theory is the fact that this death streak may stretch well into the latter half of the year if my plans go well, and so I can break my record. And so then again, it kind of pushes, is that really worth it? Why is my FPS cutting out so bad? What the hell? I don't know. I keep feeling my frames dropping. It's bothering me a lot. Do we have a bonus? That doesn't. I'm breaking through it. We might have to go visit the Enderman farm, to be honest. I haven't gone there like at all on camera this season, so I guess that's what we're gonna do here because we don't have much of a choice. Yeah, we'll come back. I want to go get this pickaxe repaired. What else do we have to chat about though? And there's always so much to go over, and though when I'm tired like this, I just struggle. I don't know. I'm a little nervous. I'm gonna go into a creator's block very soon with how stressed out I am over everything. I have all of these ideas. I have this list. Well, I have several lists of ideas written down. I have all these things I want to do. All these things all these concepts that are just ready to develop. But I have so much on me right now that I can't get myself to do any of them. And I mean, this daily streak is one of the few things I can really safely say I'm keeping alive. And obviously, it's the streak number that's keeping it alive. I mean, if the daily streak would have died, I don't know if Titancraft would be going out right now, to be honest with you. I could really use a break from a lot of things, and Titancraft's even included in that too now. I mean, we're trying to work our way through the burnout, but Terraria 1.4's release timing is very, very inconvenient for that. Because right around the time I think I'd probably be ready to start doing some serious work again in Minecraft, now I'm going to be distracted with 1.4. I mean, I just want to play Terraria all the time now. It's like when I'm online and I'm playing games, it's Terraria I'd much rather be playing at the moment. And so I'm very, very split over that. Especially with, like, Journey Mode being announced earlier. Oh my god, it looks fantastic. I'm just so excited to get my hands on that update. And obviously, when I've been doing the same old thing in Minecraft for ages, it looks even more exciting. Okay. Let me save us the pain of this here. Alright, Enderman. Y'all gonna die. Okay? It's that easy. Just get on the show, on the die train. I don't know how much XP we'll get while we're here. Should I just grind to 128 so we can match the episode number? I don't know if some people might have noticed that, but I have been trying to match the episode number as often as I possibly can. It's been a thing occasionally when I go to the Enderman farm, I'll be like, hey, we're like 10 episodes behind, let's catch it up. Of course, it's also a risk because every time I have this much XP, I seem to die. So, I mean, a little bit nerve-wracking to hoard up this much XP, but we'll see how it goes for us. Actually, just to repair this pickaxe, it might actually take us all the way there. I mean, we're 2 levels to go. I mean, I'll probably repair the shovel too, to be honest, while we're here. Die, 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 die. I wonder how many Endermen I've actually killed this season, to be honest with you. That's one thing I have no idea about. I should pull up that leaderboard a minute. Hey, okay, we're up to 127. I mean, we'll repair the shovel. That should get us... And even if it doesn't repair all the way, it's good enough. But let's try to get to 128 here. We'll match the episode number, bring it up to speed. Anyway, a nice little marker of where we're at. Of course, it's also why I haven't repaired my bow, because I don't want to eat up a ton of levels. I think I'm going to get Titan on and do that one. I don't know, we'll see. We'll figure that one out later, though. We end up taking almost exactly a level, isn't it, to get that shovel fixed. See, can I just fix a shovel, I guess, since we are this close? I mean, if we get halfway through level 28, that's fine. We're halfway through the episode, so, you know, it makes sense. Come on. Come on. Feed the shovel. Let the shovel get food, thank you. Feed the shovel. Oh no, that's too many ender pearls for my liking. Oopsies. Okay, shut up, Enderman. I do want to look at the scoreboard now, that I'm curious. Scoreboard, objective, set display, sidebar, TS, kill, Enderman. Oh, Ducky, I'm coming for you. I might take the number 2 slot sooner than later. I've killed quite a few guys. I mean, you can see who's used the Enderman farm and who clearly has not. It's very, very obvious who's been to the Enderman farm, at least for one occasion. Of course, I should also note, I kind of keep mentioning about playtime, but my goal is, I know the tick counter, for a lot of people, they don't understand ticks, but one tick is, 72,000 ticks is an hour in Minecraft. And so, I mean, our big playtime leaderboard that's in ticks, even though it says play minutes, my goal kind of now, it's going to be very difficult, and timing-wise, I don't even know if mathematically it's really feasible anymore. But I like to get to 50 million before Terraria 1.4 comes out, because I'm like, it's probably going to be the last major milestone I hit for a while. I mean, the rate of milestones I'm hitting is going to go way down, so I'm like, I kind of would like to hit this big one before we move on. I don't know. We'll see if we can do it. I don't know if it's, again, not sure if it's actually possible in any way or feasible, but we're going to make it a run for it. I mean, it's going to be close. It depends on me. I think the plausibility of it, I'll know within 4 days if I can do it. I mean, realistically, I'll probably know by the end of the day Friday, depending on how many ticks I have to do in 7 days. If I can pump out 1 million ticks in the next 2 days, looks a lot more realistic than if I only get another 500,000 and suddenly I have, 2.8 million ticks to play in a single week. With how busy my schedule is at the moment, that doesn't look so possible. Oh, great. What am I doing? I need to go back to the gaming district. So, I mean, it's all relative right now. Can I confirm or deny anything for that? I don't know. It's a game of luck, partially, too, as if I can find time to play and try not to AFK too much of it, because I do sometimes. Like earlier, I logged on the server and I was just tabbing on for meant to do something, and I was actually going to work on a few things. And my dad walked in and he was talking about going for a ride around the farm, and I'm like, oh, I'll go. And as I walked in the door, I'm like, oh my god, I never left the stupid server. And so, because I was gone for like an hour, I'm like, oh, there's that, I guess. And I felt bad about it, but at the same time, I'm like, well, it's too late now. What are you gonna do about it now? Like, whatever. I'm gonna throw a hissy fit about it. Oh, this pit section didn't look kinda cool. Let's pick up the items. So I don't know, and so, yeah. I'm tired. If you can't tell. I'm like, and it's not like just like physically tired, I'm mentally tired. Like, I'm drained. My mind is starting to hit constant ruts. I'm not really sure what to do. I mean, I have a pre-writing sheet for my creative writing class, and I keep looking at it, and I'm like, what the hell do you want me to do with this? I got to think of like all sorts of character traits, and I'm like, that's just not me. I'm so bad at character development. If you look at my writing, I'm a great writer, but I hate making up characters. I just despise it. That's not my writing style at all. I mean, like, especially like if I'm doing basic writing, I hardly ever give characters names. This is not my thing. I don't think that's important. Some people really put a lot of effort into names and think that's a big thing. For me, it's not. And so, writing classes like the creative writing class I'm in right now, it's not an easy thing for me to work with, because it's like, this isn't my style. I'm terrible at coming up with good names and stuff. I mean, seriously, for a Terraria where I can sit on the menu and I can spend literally 15 minutes sitting on the menu thinking of what I'm going to name my character. I mean, ahead of 1.4, I better name everything. Like, I better have, like, on a sheet of paper down what I want to name each thing and have everything planned out really well beforehand. I mean, that is kind of my goal to do in the next week or so, is to get everything for the update planned out and ready to rock, because I do want to be set. I don't want to go into the update without a good plan. Now, my other idea here actually was to see, is this feasible just to dig down like this every round? I mean, it's not the fastest, but it's not the slowest either. I mean, could this be an idea with potential? We need to climb up that ladder every time. wait. It's probably quicker to do it this way. I don't... That's a close one. I don't know. I'm mixed. I mean, either way, I don't know which... This is probably faster, to be honest, I think. You can break way more blocks at a time, so I assume it's gonna be faster. I can only assume. Maybe I'm wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong, please, but I think this is probably the faster way, even though digging straight down might seem more convenient. Some people will be like, how is digging straight down more convenient? I don't know. In my book, that feels like it'd be more convenient. But then again, I'm weird. I'm unique. Hence, I mean, I had to be pretty unique. I'm still making these videos that I basically talk to myself all the time. But hey, that's fine. A lot of this is from memories, too. And recording gives me its own motivation. I don't know. Sometimes I wonder, very honestly, if this whole YouTube thing is worth continuing, and I'm like, sometimes I just laugh at myself. I'm like, why am I wasting my time with this? It's not like I expect anymore that this channel is just I'm gonna wake up one morning and suddenly I'm gonna have 100,000 subscribers or more. It's like, that ideal went out the window so long ago, knowing it's not plausible. And so why I continue? Not really sure myself. Sometimes it's a passion I want to keep working with. It's not something I just want to give up overnight and be like, okay, I'm moving on. I mean, look at Titancraft Season 5. It was supposed to be the end of all of this stuff, and I was going to move on, and I was going to be like, oh, it's going to be great. I'm going to find my own. I'm going to do some new stuff. I'm going to grow up. And then I actually got through it all, and I'm like, I don't like this. I want to go back. That's why we obviously keep putting out Titancraft seasons, because I enjoy them. I do enjoy recording the episodes, collaborating with people. I don't know, there are days though where I do contemplate quitting. I won't lie. Like, it's a real thought, especially with getting older and having less time. It's like, yeah, is making these videos really a good idea? And to a lot of people, they would say no to that. To me, I don't think it's a straightforward answer. I think by technicalities, it's probably not a great idea, but at the same time, it's one of those things, it makes me happy, and you want to do things that makes you happy in life, so, I mean, in that way, I think it's a great idea. And, you know, you get to archive all of these memories, and there's not a lot of good other ways to archive memories online, so I think that is one huge advantage. Like, I can go look at old Titancraft episodes, and even though my voice from 5 years ago is, it's really fun to see the evolution of my character, to see the evolution of what we've done, our ideas. Like, it's really cool. I mean, I've come a long ways as a person. That is definite. I mean, even since the end of Season 5, I think I've changed a lot. Even in the last year, I mean, my mindset really changed in late 2019 now. How much of that have I shown on YouTube? That's up for debate, because the worst of my mindset was far from being on YouTube in 2019 when I was in really bad depression. I tried pretty hard to, I mean, I referenced a few times that I was depressed on YouTube, but I never came on and fully talked about how bad it was, and I think that was a good thing, to be honest. I think that's one of those, it's one of those things, depression needs to be talked about, but if it's talked about too much, it's glorified in a way. I mean, it's still, a lot of it is privacy, and you gotta keep some of your life quiet. So, I mean, I think in many regards it probably was a good decision on my part to not go crazy. And I want my videos to bring people up, not bring people down. And talking about depression for an entire episode, not really accomplishing that goal very well. Anyways, what's the episode time at? I guess we're kind of, I guess we'll dig a bit more around here in the center. I think we'll try to do a bit of something like this for the sake of my OCD, we'll try to do a 3x3 down as we end off here. So plans for the immediate future, I guess. I really, besides 1.4 content, don't really have any, like, immediate plans. We'll figure that out. I had a lot of Titancraft ideas that kind of are at a halt at the moment just because how busy my IRL schedule looks. I want to develop a lot of these things. I really do. And I'm looking forward to, at some point, getting around to a lot of these ideas. But a lot of things, I had to go on the back burner right now as I prioritize with farming, school, I mean, and even other IRL online projects. I can't. Titancraft in many ways, I mean, it's not much of a secret that I plan to make this a very, very long season that's going to stretch well into 2021. So I have another year of time to work on stuff here. And so some of the stuff that I have deadlines that are mounting in the next month or two, it's like, it probably is in my best interest if I focus on that and come back to Titancraft. And then I'll come back with a fresh mind. I won't be as stressed out. And so, I mean, does that mean I necessarily want to lose a daily streak over it? No. But I definitely think maybe letting my playtime decline from... I mean, let's be real here. I've been playing like 30 hours a week for the entire season up to this point. I think my weekly average is probably around 33. So, I mean, I don't think it would kill me if I let my weekly playtime drop to 6 to 12 hours for a month. I mean, I can obviously rebound from it. No. Is my internet being stupid or something else going on with the server? Is it gonna kill my episode? Is that the end of it? Why am I crashing tonight? Because that's not like a fake crash when like somebody kicking because somebody's in console either. Okay, we're back. Thank God. I don't know why it's doing that tonight. That's not a good sign. I'll have to be in a call on Discord to see when that happens if it keeps going on. Because I used to get that error so much and I haven't had it much in years. I wonder. It could just be my internet being a little fuzzy tonight, my computer being stupid, or it could even be server-sided too. I mean, Cubed has had connection issues late at night multiple times in recent weeks, so I mean, it could even be a problem with my connection to the server. So I mean, I wouldn't even fully rush to blame my own stuff on this one. I don't know. But yeah, hopefully the pace of content and stuff's not going to be too badly affected throughout all of this. And I mean, we've survived this much, and part of the reason I don't want to lose the daily streak, it is kind of symbolic to me at this point. Like, we've survived a lot with this whole virus situation and finding ways to keep this daily streak alive. I mean, when it started almost 130 days ago, of all the things to go wrong, like what's going on now never crossed my mind as something we could even have happen. I mean, the idea of a global pandemic wasn't. I mean, the coronavirus news broke out just after Season 10 started. So, I mean, when Season 10 started, we didn't even know about this virus yet. And that emerged in the first month of the season. At first, I thought it was pretty minor. I'm like, oh, it's just going to stay over there. It's not going to be a problem in the U.S. And obviously, with time, it became a problem. Now, I think how the problem's being dealt with now is up for debate, if it's actually a good way. I mean, somebody did point out on Twitter earlier, I think I mentioned in the last episode too, that originally they were saying that they just want to close things down for a while to keep the healthcare system from being overloaded. But now they're kind of extending to, oh, we want nobody to die from this, so let's try to lock things down until the vaccine's out in a year. And it's like, okay, now this is becoming a little bit too much of a, I have money, and so I don't care about other people that don't have as much money and can't afford this. So I don't know. But I don't want to get too political on here. And a lot of this is trying to be lighthearted to get away from it all. It is really hard. I mean, every time I go on Twitter for anything, I mean, even on my personal Twitter, I thought about unfollowing everything political, but the problem is, I look at trending, and I see political things nonstop. And that stupid trending tab's right there when you look at Twitter. It's like, ugh, you can't get away from it. It's just... Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed, sincerely. Gonna fly around a little bit, keep flying around the server. We'll be back again, hopefully, tomorrow. I don't see a likely chance of us messing up the daily streak tomorrow. I mean, I think we're gonna be safe. Let's see, if this is 120, I think we're at least safe through 130. I think we can pull off 130. I mean, I did originally say 150 is my goal. Terraria 1.4 could jeopardize that, but I'm gonna try my hardest to make it work. I think it's possible. I've never been one to just give up hope super easily, and so we'll see. It's gonna be tough, but anyways, that's enough rambling for me. On that note, have yourselves a great day. This has been Titanic, and I will see you guys in the next episode of Titancraft Season 10. Thanks for watching. Peace out. Bye-bye.